What up though, what up though, what up though, what up though? What's good, my people? Hey, this is Payday Boxing, man. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, quit playing with me, and hit that like button, man. Or hit the dislike button. I'm okay with that too. Just make sure you hit one of those buttons, make them turn blue for you. Boy, I appreciate that. Now, let's talk a little corruption. Let's talk a little corruption in boxing. You know, it's the taboo topic, you know, the dirty little secret in the sport that we all love is that we all know that boxing is a crooked, corrupt sport. The crazy thing about it is that everybody knows that boxing is crooked and a corrupt sport. Everybody seems to know this. But yet and still, it has to be blatant for people to really see it and appreciate it for what it is and to really call out the bullshit and call out the shenanigans. So let's talk about Mychal Fox. This guy quite clearly dominated pretty much from start to finish as foreign fighter. He knocked him down and really dominated the fight. You know, the first scorecard was, what was it, 117, 110, and he's looking like, all right, cool, I got this in the bag, I won this, you know, I won this fight easy. It looked like he won the fight easy, all for it to be announced at the end that the opponent had won. The foreign fighter, Mychal had ended up winning the fight. So let's talk about that real quick. So everybody now is in an uproar, calling out corruption in boxing. You know, boxing is corrupt. We see corruption. I just want to point out something regarding this. Now, several fighters in the past have brought claims of corruption and cheating to the forefront of boxing and have been called excuse makers and things of the like. People ask for proof. People ask for proof instead of believing what they see with their own two eyes. In this case, is there any proof that there's corruption? Not necessarily, but everybody can see with their eyes, with your own two God-given eyes, the two eyes that God gave you, to see the bullshit, the fuckery for what it is. And we all want to call corruption. And let me be clear. Oh, it absolutely was a robbery. Absolutely signs of corruption and bullshit in boxing, because there's no way that this man lost that fight. He clearly won that fight. You know, from start to finish, the man controlled the whole entire fight. He clearly won the fight. So I just want to call out to everybody. We don't need proof. We don't need additional proof. We don't need additional evidence. You can use your eyes and analyze what you have seen to clearly make a determination that something wasn't right. You know, so I just say that to say this. In future instances, when we see fighters pointing out bullshit and corruption in boxing, let's again use our eyes. You know, let's use our eyes and let's be consistent and use our eyes for what we see. You know, we can't ask for in different situations and say, oh, we need proof of this, we need proof of that. You know, I need a 20-page statement from this person saying that. I need hardcore, tangible evidence that says this or that. No. Use your eyes, people. Use your eyes. That's the whole thing with cheaters. You know, that's the whole thing with cheaters. They're going to try to hide their cheating from you. You know, and some people are so good at cheating, they know how to hide that shit from you. You know, let's use women, for example. You know, when women cheat on men, women are better at cheating than men. You know, this is not a secret. This is not a secret. Women are known, when women want to cheat on men, guess what? The only thing that they do different from men is they are better at hiding it. You know what I'm saying? They are much better at hiding it than us men are. That's just what it is. You know, it's the truth. You know, cheaters hide their cheating. You know, they mask their cheating. They go through great lengths to not put their cheating on display. There's guys that cheat steroid tests all the time. You know, masking agents and things of that nature. You know, and this is no secret. This is no secret. This is why you have to use your eyes. Juan Manuel Marquez knocked out Manny Pacquiao. We all know he was on steroids in that fight. We all know he was on steroids in that fight. He didn't test positive, but guess what? We all knew he was on steroids in that fight. You cannot deny a dramatic increase in muscle tone from a guy who was never a really muscular fighter like that. We see a dramatic increase in muscle tone. We see back acne. We all know what it is. You know, we don't need further proof and further evidence. We know that man was on something. We know this. We know this. You know, so that's just what I'm pointing out, y'all. Use your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Use your eyes. When we see and hear claims of certain things, we just got to use our eyes, people. And that's all I want to say. I want to send a shout out to the fighter, the Professor Mychal Fox. Keep your head up. As boxing fans, we need to go full throttle against this bullshit. We need to go full throttle against this corruption. Everybody needs to be writing letters. Everybody needs to be sharing evidence. And everybody is social media out nowadays. We need to be tagging the people that matter. Not just the WBA. We need to be tagging the government. We need to be tagging the boxing commissions. We need to be tagging the people that matter. Because we can't let this stuff go unchecked, y'all. Senator John McCain, rest in peace, I'm in Arizona, so I know a lot about Senator John McCain. Senator John McCain, this is something that he wanted. He wanted there to be further oversight in boxing. You know, MMA has the UFC to provide them oversight. You know, they're on a uniform, equal playing field for every match that goes on in the UFC. There's UFC, there's Bellator. These different entities oversee fights that are within their jurisdiction. These sanctioning bodies, it's been proven time and time again that they will take payola. There will be strange things that go on, you know what I mean, as far as raising drug levels, you know, and things of that nature. We've seen this go on time and time again in boxing. But that's all I'm saying, man. As boxing fans, it's really going to be up to us to press the gas on this. If there was some sort of organized entity or governing body, that would be even better in boxing, to make sure that everything is on an equal playing field. No matter if you're in an IBF sanctioned bout or a WBC sanctioned bout, ultimately these sanctioning bodies are not good for the sport, y'all. They bring too many belts, too much politics, too much bullshit into the sport. You know, these promoters, too much bullshit into the sport, too much politics and bullshit with the promoters. It's always a bunch of nonsense that's getting in the way of the sport being pure and what it should be. But I guess that's just what it is. A lot of people say the mafia and the mob run boxing anyway, and when you see stuff like this, it can't help you. You can't help but to feel that's kind of true. You know, you can't help but feel that at some level that there is major levels of corruption in boxing. I mean, if you use your eyes, if you just use your eyes, it shouldn't have to be this blatant. It shouldn't have to be this blatant, but if you just use your eyes, people, just use your eyes, you can see what's really going on. So that's all I got to say. This is Payday Boxing. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, quit playing with me, and hit that like button or dislike button. I don't care. Either way, engage with your boy. That's all I got to say. I'm out, y'all. Peace.